Test mic. Hey there, everybody. This is Game Crazy 94, and we're finally up and running. Should have been ready, but my laptop that I used to look at comments way too slow. Should have started like 15 minutes ago. But hey, welcome to the stream. I'm pretty sure I'll be alright though. We have another 17 minutes. I'm trying to find the direct right now. There it is, right on their website. On their YouTube. That's where I'm gonna be looking at right now. All right. We're getting there, guys. We've only got 16 minutes. I'm not going to count down every single minute, but let's see. I've been reading some of the past comments. And I do hope that Kenji doesn't come back, because that's not very good. Yeah, hearing about the trademarks from yesterday wasn't exactly the most hopeful thing in the universe. But, oh well. There's always something that has to happen, right? Like what happened with Smash Brothers. Man, what's going on with my preview stream? I don't think I'm getting any response from it. Yeah, it's being a pain in the butt right now. It normally doesn't do this. But the stream itself is just fine. I just can't see comments very well for some reason. Okay. Open live chat in a new window. I'll try that instead. That would probably be better. What's going on? Why's my laptop going this slow? I'm loading the stream again. So what do you guys think what do you think Sun and Moon will be? Because I've had a few things of speculation myself. I've had a couple of things. One, it's either going to be Gen 7 or they would be modern remakes of Red and Blue. But I think it'd be more likely Gen 7. But I don't know. Approximately 6 minutes in length. I sure hope not. Well, anyway, I do thank everybody coming out to the stream today. I'll be streaming more Pokemon content later today, as well as tomorrow. Later today, I will be doing Pokemon Stadium sometime in the afternoon, and I'll be playing through Pokemon Yellow tomorrow, also sometime in the afternoon. No, I'm not gonna get rid of you or anything, Kenji. I mean, as long as you admit you're just kidding, that's perfectly okay. I heard a theory that it would be similar to Johto. That would be interesting, actually, because Gold and Silver were my favorite Pokemon games. She got 16 badges. No other game does that. The Game Boy Color has been able to do it, but not Game Boy Advance, DS, or 3DS. Or heck, even the console games. But we're getting closer. Closer to when it streams. Does anyone else have any predictions of what Sun and Moon might be? Gen 7, according to Clefdaw, that it'd be similar to the Johto region, or a remake of Red and Blue. Modern remake of Red and Blue. I'm Hoopa 100,000. Well, nice to meet you, Hoopa. If you guys haven't yet, and I did notice when I got up this morning that my subscriber count did go up a little bit. I thank you guys, those who subscribed. There's a bunch of video content waiting for you guys to see on my channel. All you have to do is watch it. But if you haven't yet, if you want to, of course, because most people would be here just for the direct. You can click on the link in the description below, or just hit the big red subscribe button to view my content, maybe after the direct, maybe. Of course, that is purely your decision. There's still the mystery of North and South Kalos, and if the railroad in X and Y goes anywhere, there should be an East Kalos. I think Kenji, they mentioned that. What was it? Yeah, I think it was just yesterday that they'll talk about Pokemon Go later. But who knows? Clefdaw, I still have my heart set on Pokemon Z. It still could happen, because the anime, there's X, Y, and Z. Of course, that's the only real way that we know that it exists. But do you know what would be an interesting twist? Z, Sun, and Moon then that would be Gen 7. But that would be weird, though, because... Well, what would be in between the sun and the moon? Because there's always a third version, eventually. I'd be happy to see a Z, but due to the overall glaring problem that is sun and moon trademarks, who knows? That could be a giant troll. It could be. It definitely very well could be. Pokemon Eclipse. That would be kind of funny, because, well, yeah, it has the moon and the sun. I didn't think about that. Do you think they'll introduce another Pokemon type? Considering how long it took to have another type, I don't think so. Because when they introduced Steel and Dark and Gold and Silver, I was like, whoa, we're going to get, like, new types, like, every generation. No. That didn't happen. But the Z-Gen is too small. Who knows what would happen with Z, though? Hi, Super Cyrus. I am doing okay. I'm just tired. How are you today? I hope for more fairy Pokemon. Yeah, that would be nice, because there aren't that many. For some dumb reason, no. Jigglypuff is a fairy, which makes absolutely no sense. But I do hope there are more fairy Pokemon, too. Because there aren't that many. It's like I remember when there weren't very many water Pokemon. Most people would have, like, Blastoise or something like that. Can't wait for the Gen 5 remake. Prepare yourselves. You're now entering the world of black and white. You are now the sun or the moon in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. We could have just said yin or yang, but we decided to go with different colors. But instead, we decided to go with a gas and a giant rock. Tap pig, tap pig, tap pig, tap pig. Perhaps they're going to show new starters. Yeah, if it's a Gen 7, they would have to show something of the game. They would have to show something of the game. It's apparently approximately 6 minutes in length. I want to see more Mega Evolutions, yes. Or more Mega Evaluations. No, I know what you're trying to get, Kenji. I feel like they should release a second half of Gen 6 Pokemon in Z, since we got so little new Pokemons. The second half, that would basically be like a sequel, just like Black 2, White 2. It would be called X2 and Y2 instead of Z. Would it get to 10? Would you... The stream length for the Direct? Demi-Fiend? I personally don't play Yokai Watch. I am interested in it, though. Do you watch Gravity Falls? No, I do not, unfortunately. I don't have anything against it. I just don't have time to to watch it. I mean, I probably could, but I've got a lot of other stuff to do. But yeah, there are definitely other things that I wish I could be watching right now. Alright, everyone. We got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes until the direct. Throw out your craziest predictions. Throw out your, craziest predictions you got. Like Skeptiles in Smash Brothers, or Mickey is all of a sudden gonna be in Pokemon. I don't know, that's not exactly crazy. Mega Solrock. Yeah, it would probably just have more rays coming out of it. And a meaner face. Like the sun in Mario 3. Alright, we got less than a minute. New fighter in Pokken. How many are there right now? Like 11? I think so. I don't know. I haven't been following it for a little bit. Mega Pikachu! Mega Raichu! There's still 4 slots left to complete the Pokken lineup. Yeah, we'll get new Pokeballs. It's called the Pokken Ball. Where they have the Tekken logo all over them. There's nothing special about them. Alright, we're just waiting. Just seconds now. Seconds. Yeah, by the way, just a bit of a side note, I will be getting Pokken Tournament. It does look like a lot of fun. I've played Tekken before. And of course, oh, here we go. Yes, let's start the direct.
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, I'm here at the Pokemon Company's office in the Roppongi district of Tokyo, and I would like to directly deliver some news to all of you. February 27th, 1996 was the day when the original Pokemon games, Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green, were released in Japan. It's been exactly 20 years since that day. When Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green were first released on the Game Boy, the Pokemon were depicted as pixel art on a monochromatic screen, but the hardware has now evolved to the point that players can adventure alongside Pokemon that are rendered in vivid 3D graphics on the Nintendo 3DS. To commemorate the 20th anniversary today, I have prepared an all-new video to show you. Please take a look.
Let's see what it is.
Celebrating all Pokemon.
this is awesome. This really is.
(1996, 1999, 2002, 2006, 2010, 2013, in 2016. It all comes together in an all-new Pokemon adventure. Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Available worldwide in 9 languages.
Oh, it's coming out this year?
Video, the all-new Pokemon games, Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, will be released on the Nintendo 3DS worldwide in 2016. In Pokemon X, Y, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire, players could choose to play in one of these 7 languages. And with Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, in order to allow for even more people to enjoy the games, we have added both traditional and simplified Chinese to the language options.
Okay.
Players can select from any of these 9 languages right when they begin playing the game. We hope that, through Pokemon, players can overcome language barriers and interact with other players from around the world. The original Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, and Pokemon Yellow will be available on the Nintendo eShop as digital distributions tomorrow.
Yes. Getting them tomorrow.
The Pokemon series continues to evolve alongside Nintendo's hardware. Connectivity between the games has also evolved, from using the Game Boy Link cable to wireless
I remember using that
to communicating via the internet.
Those were the days.
Beginning with the Game Boy Advance games, we made it possible for you to take the Pokemon you caught and bring them over to the next generation of games, even if they were on different hardware. However, we were never able to solve the communication issues
Wait,
with
are they
the
gonna
Game
fix
Boy,
it?
and it was not possible to bring Pokemon from the Game Boy games over to games on other hardware. That's why I'm happy to announce that the new digital distributions of Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow will take advantage of the online Pokemon storage service, Pokemon Bank.
Oh, wow.
That way, you can bring them over to your Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon game. I hope you will take the Pokemon you caught in the eShop versions of the games and give them a chance to shine in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Of course, we have many new ways for you to enjoy Pokemon this year for our 20th anniversary, but we will also endeavor to create more and more fun new experiences in the future, so please look forward to what's to come. Thank you for watching.
Well, that's it. Pokemon Sun and Moon are officially confirmed. Of course, due to other people, Game Explain, they're going to be all over this, as well as the rest of the internet, looking at every little detail that was in the Direct. Yep, Clefdaw, that is it. That is it for the Pokemon Direct. If any of you missed it, you can go back on Nintendo's YouTube page, eventually when it'll stop streaming, of course. You can see the whole Direct in full. I know I'm going to be watching it again. So, I'm happy that Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow are gonna be able to transfer the Pokemon to the bank, to the Pokemon Bank. Then you can put it in Sun and Moon. I was wondering if they were gonna do that. I thought it was nuts, but I thought because they're digital, it would be easier to do it. Yeah, it was just 6 minutes. Yeah, it wasn't very long, but you can catch the full, and I'm putting on quotations, full direct after they stop streaming. You could see it right on their Nintendo website, which is right there on the screen. Nintendo.com/Nintendo Direct. And of course, you guys are here. So, you can go to Nintendo.com or go to their YouTube page to rewatch the Direct in full. Yeah, he did say that. New experience in Sun and Gold. Sun and Moon. Ugh. I'm nostalgizing too hard about Gold and Silver. But, yeah. I thank everyone for coming out. It was a minute longer than I expected. Yeah, there's nothing else, so that's kind of it. So, of course, everyone's new to the stream. If you want to, make sure you hit that subscribe button, or click on the link in the description below, so you can view more video content from me. Later today, I'll be streaming Pokemon Stadium from the Nintendo 64. And tomorrow, I will be streaming Pokemon Yellow. So, guys, this has been GameCrazy94, and I will see you in the next stream or video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and please come on out to the stream later today for Pokemon Stadium. Of course, feel free to stay in the chat, talk about the Direct, Pokemon in general.